So why I talked a little bit about my story is because when I'm hearing these kids, these situations today, the soccer moms, the parents, the grandparents that are suffering addiction and problems today, we think of addiction the way it was back then. This is not your addiction today. This is not the addiction that we remember. This is not the drugs that we remember. This is not the party scene that we remember. So we're coming from it like very ill-equipped, you know? Because the addict today doesn't come into it the way I came into it. That's not the norm, right? The little bad kid that's doing wrong, gets involved, moves his way up the ladder or whatever. No, we're finding people that have been very successful in many different ways, and they're not used to failing like this. They're not used to suffering like this. So when they get it, they start telling themselves, wait a minute, you know, look, I had a legitimate problem. I had a physical ailment. I went to a doctor. I got a prescription. I'm not a drug addict. I'm in pain. I'm in pain, so I have to take this medication. But the issue is that it's happening all around us, and that's the problem. And what's happening right now is we have so many people that have this addiction to opioids, and they don't feel like they can come talk to us. They don't feel like they can open up to us because they don't feel like they should be in this situation, and they shouldn't. I'm here to remind you, just like they are here to remind you, that if we don't give to these kinds of organizations, they're the ones that spend the time trying to figure out where does the money need to go. Where does it really need to go? And I can tell you, in organizations like this, they find exactly who's spending it correctly. And I've been doing my show for a long time, since 1999. And I'm constantly evaluating treatment programs and constantly evaluating programs like this because you want to make sure, if I give you money, what are you doing with it right now? And I can assure you, Dr. Bellani and the crew right here are doing something good with your money. So I encourage you, please, if you're going to give to anything, I know dogs are cute. I know babies are cute. And I know cancer is a big word. A lot of us suffer with someone from cancer. I get that. I understand that. But I can assure you right now with addiction right now, this is doing more damage in more homes than it needs to be necessary right now to the younger generation and the younger population. Right now. Just carve out just a little bit. Just carve out just a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And I hope you help them. Thank you guys very much for everything you do. I appreciate it.